Alright, Silver Division Finals. Performance on the face-off. Corbin. Up the side. Lincoln's got it over the blue line. Lincoln puts one on net. Rebound kicked out to the half boards. Ozzy's back. Ozzy gets it in deep. Lincoln behind the net. Lincoln to Ozzy. Ozzy. Blocker save. Lincoln on the rebound. Cycling. Gets it back to Ty. Ty. Lincoln. Lincoln loses it, and the Spudz come the other way. Nice back check. Corbin stands above the blue line. Spudz come back over the blue line. Through the middle. Centering pass off the side of the net. Corbin's got it. Corbin up to Hicks. Hicks through the middle. Over the right side. In the corner, tries to center it. Intercepted by the defenseman. He'll dump it up the boards and gets it himself. Now we got a 2-on-1. It was outside. Max steers that one in the corner, but the rebound off the end boards came out and had a chance, but hit the side of the net. Now Cooper with it. Cooper over center. And the ref waved it off and then called offside. Which it was offside. We're going to face off outside the Spudz blue line near the bench. We're going to face off. HP on the forecheck. Now Easton's got it. Easton with a move, gets puck stolen. Shot wide. Brings all the way around the boards. HP. Now X has it. X going wide. X tries a shot. That goes wide. And Spudz up the middle. Intercepted. Ozzy has it. Ozzy checked away, but in the corner. Gets after it. Max in there now. Ozzy racing for it behind the net. He gets taken down. Lincoln keeps it in. But they ice the puck, and that'll be icing. So Performance will have an offensive zone face-off to the left of the Spudz gigantic goaltender. Controlled by the Spudz, they get it out, past Corbin, Ty racing after it. Ty hits the brakes, goes the other way. From his knees, that pass is intercepted. Centering pass intercepted by Corbin. Corbin went up the other way. Corbin through the middle, leaves to his right. Ozzy on the forecheck. It's back to Logan. Logan pulling on that, a little bouncer. Steered into the corner. And the Spudz come back over to Logan now. Logan over the Webb. Webb gets puck strip. Shot from the low angle, hits Max pad, deflect out to Hicks. Hicks now. Still has it. Hicks gets it in deep. Cooper with it behind the net. Battling some potatoes. Logan. That one gets out. So Logan will be the first one to get there, and he'll hit it back in. Takes a funny bounce. Up the middle. That one's intercepted by Coop. But knocked off his stick. Cooper backhands it in the zone. And Performance will go for a line change. So the Spudz. And they'll take the long shot off Max's chest. Logan corrals the rebound. Now Logan rings it around the boards. Bennett on the boards. D keep it in. It's back to Logan. Logan up to the boards off of HP skates. Still in his skates. Picks it up with his stick. Oh, that's G. Gets it in deep for X. X from behind the net. X circling. X still has it. Top center. He'll take a shot. That one deflects off of the defenseman over the net. And the D's there to collect it. HP keeps that one in. Comes right up to Bennett. Then his backhand couldn't get a shot off. Still battling for it. It's taken down in front. Now HP from behind the net. HP. X grabs it. X from the half side to Bennett. Scores. Nice pass by X. Bennett buries it. One-timer. Nice play by this line. X to B. B buries it. 5:19 to go. First period, 1-0 performance. That's centering pass knocked over the goalie. And the Potatoes come back the other way with it. Through the middle. Leave it through the middle. Knocked away into the corner. Logan battling in the corner. Gets a man down. Lincoln in to clean up the garbage and rings it around the boards for Mac. Mac up the side to Ozzy. Ozzy going far side. Ozzy cuts to the middle. Couple kicks at the puck and ends up on Lincoln's stick briefly. Easton tries to keep it in. That's offside. I didn't set the clock. Face off one back to Logan. Logan dumps it in. Gets it all the way in deep. Cooper on the forecheck. G on the forecheck. Let's get it up the far side. Loses it briefly on the skates, regains it, but the back checkers come in to steal the puck. That shot doesn't make it to the net. Puck back to the point. Let's dump that one in the corner. There's a collision in front, but I don't know if I got it on camera or not, but it looks like the Potatoes player's hurt. Now he's complaining to the ref. Seems okay now. G with it. G coming over the line. G goes wide. Gets the puck knocked in the corner. Regains it. Cycles back into the corner. Centers it. That one knocked away with a goal right to Logan. Logan from the point. Miss hits the puck. Bit of a scramble in front. And they get back. Webb. Shot from the point. Knocked down by Mack and swatted away by Logan in the corner. Axe takes that one. And he'll knock it over to Easton, but I think Logan's going to get a penalty here. Ref is sitting on head contact. I didn't see any indication of the time, so we'll see if it's a 2 or a 4 or more. Looks like they got 2 on the board. So the Potatoes will go on the power play. 3:16 to go in the first. 1-0 performance. Doesn't get that one by the D. Now they've got it at the half boards. Cycling low. Centering pass intercepted by Corbin. Corbin comes away with it. Corbin skating with it. Gets it up on his forehand. Chips it up and out. Now it'll go all the way down the ice. The Spudz player misses the puck, but the teammate comes in, scoops it up. Now the D's breaking out with it. Bennett on the back check and manages to stay onside. Bennett wipes out, but he's going to end up smothering the puck. Takes a couple slashes. That shot hits Corbin's legs. And then HP. And Corbin comes away with it. Corbin up to HP. HP gets it deep. We got a wholesale 4-man change here for the performance. Minute left to go in the penalty. And Spudz coming back up with it. Defense moving through the neutral zone. backhanded in deep. Webb will be the first one to get there. Chips out the boards to Lincoln. Lincoln gets it to the D, but not out. D circles. Now he's skating with it. He moves to the half boards. And that's in the corner, back to the point. Point's going to take a shot. That deflects off of Mac, I think, right to the Potatoes player, but he couldn't put it in. Intercepted in the high slot. That shot goes over the net. Lincoln this time kept in by the D again. Now gets to, there we go. Webb gets it all the way out. 4 seconds to go in the penalty. Potatoes regroup back behind the net. Back to even strength now. Cooper on the forecheck. Potatoes up the far side. That pass misses and it should go for icing. With 1:05 to go in the first period. 1-0 performance. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Face off to the left of the Spudz goalie. Face off goes behind the net to Cooper's the first one to get it. Cooper back behind the G. G out to Hixie. Off the post, I think. That one goes through everybody. Hixie tries another one. Kick save into the corner. Hixie back out in front. Steered in the corner again. Cooper's now there with it. They swat it back and Corbin's got it. Corbin from the point. That one, the goalie, I don't know if he got a piece of it, but right behind the net. Good pressure here by the performance. I'll keep it deep in behind the net. I'm going to ring that one around the boards. Ty will get there. Keeps it in. Puts one on net. Kicked away by the Spudz D, and the Potatoes come back the other way up the left side. Corbin steps up, intercepts that one. Now X with it. X through the neutral zone. X still has it. Stays on his feet. Tries to get it over to Hixie. Hixie gets it in deep, he'll go for a change. And that'll be the end of the first period. The performance up, 1-0. Back. Start of the second period, 10 minutes on the clock, 1-0 performance. X wins the face-off back, but it gets by Webb. Webb hits the brakes, up to HP into his feet though, and the Spudz come back with it out of the corner. Logan comes in and clears it out. Logan goes up the side. That one gets by Bennett. And Spudz are backhanded in. Webb. Webb goes far side to Bennett. HP dragged his leg, but not quite enough. Bennett had to make a little move at their line. Maybe he didn't, but he did. It'll be offside. Face off back to Ty. Corbin's got it. Corbin up to Mac. Mac mishandles that one. It gets by him. But good forecheck, keeps it in. Still has it. Battling D. Turns the puck over. Mac's got it. He'll be the first one to get in the corner. Then he gets taken out. Corbin pinches. Gets it to Ozzy. Ozzy from the slot. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Ozzy intercepts the pass. That one gets all the way through to Corbin. Corbin shot, tipped by Mac, saved by the goalie. Tries to wrap around. Goalie didn't get over in time, but Mac couldn't convert the. That was offside. I think I heard Coach Dale say we'll take it. Ty puts it deep in the corner. Ozzy on the forecheck. Spudz come away with it briefly, but there's Mac to keep it in. Then it gets to Lincoln. Lincoln shoots. That's deflected up into the corner. Oh. Potatoes D misplay a bit, and he's going to circle back. That one off the board. G comes away with it. G through the middle. Gets that one taken away. And Cooper will get it in. He bounces over the Spudz D stick. They've got to be tired at this point. That puck behind the net to Hicksy. Hicksy tries to center. It goes off G's shoulder. And Potatoes come back the other way. G in pursuit. Easton will grab the puck here up the side. Goes wide to Hicksy. Deflects off a Potato skate, and it's a scramble in neutral zone. Now Cooper's got it. Cooper over the line. That one gets out. Logan stands his man up, and he dumps it in deep. Gets by everybody. Ref waves off the icing. Spudz D coming up the near side. Pass up to his winger. Gets caught in his skates. Now we got Hicksy battling for it with and the Spudz with a great chance goes over the net. Webb with it. Webb circles back again. And Webb gets it up the right side. But can't see who that is. It's G. G through the middle. G over the blue line. Gets that knocked away. Bennett keeps it in the skates. And that one gets by. Logan on the pinch. They get by there. It's a 2-on-1. From behind the net. Corbin down. I think I missed that. I think it went in. The ref's not calling it, but I think it did go in. I think I even heard it hit the back bar. We'll see what the refs say. The linesman having a long discussion here. Big call coming up. We're talking really close to the Potatoes team. And they're facing them. If that were me, I'd be skating a little bit further away and with maybe my back to them so they can't hear me or see what we're talking about. How you can call that a goal after all that, but I do think it went in, but I'm not sure how you can actually call that a goal. And a conversation with the coaches here trying to explain what the call was. Either way, they call it a goal. So 1-1, 6:28 to go, second period. X wins the faceoff, but it gets by Corbin. Corbin back to retrieve it. X in there to help. X and Corbin battle in the corner. Corbin gets up the boards to HP. HP up the right wing. HP, nice pass to X. X, with some room. Shoots. Oh, nice save by the goalie. Bennett couldn't corral the rebound and put it in. X now, centers it. Potatoes dump it all the way in the zone. Corbin will be the first one back to get it. Gets it behind it, loses his feet. Potatoes come out with it, but Matt's there. And that's going to be a trick. Logan's going to get a tripping penalty here. So 5:41 to go, second period. The Potatoes will be on a power play, and I'm at the wrong end. So Lincoln and Ozzy with Logan and Easton, and it was not Logan. It was I think Ty on a tripping call. Potatoes going off. Max blocked it. Now Lincoln comes away with it. Lincoln will just get it all the way down the ice. Ozzy on the forecheck. Off the far side. Tries to hit the brakes, but Ozzy's there to knock it away. Lincoln gets it all the way down the ice again. Off a Potato defender. Minute 27 to go on the penalty. Ozzy on the forecheck. They get it up the boards to the right winger. Through the center. And offside is the call. Potatoes control it off the face-off. Get in the blue line. Take it deep into the corner, looking to center it. Knocked away by Logan. They still have it. They'll put it back behind the net. Coming up to the corner. They'll drop it. That one, a little help from the linesman maybe. But we don't get it out. They'll keep it in. They'll go D to D. Lose control, but they'll regain it. They'll go back D to D to the top center. He'll try a shot. That gets deflected over the net. Off the back boards where the meets the glass and bounces out front. Now the Potatoes turns, fires. That's stopped by Logan. Potatoes back to the D. Chip pass in the corner. Walking into the corner, now going behind the net. Looking to try the wraparound, stuffed by Logan. Corbin clears it and gets it all the way down the ice. 20 seconds left in the penalty. G on the forecheck. G knocks that puck away. Right on to, I think, Mac's stick. Mac gets it high and right up and all the way down the ice. 7 seconds in the penalty. Bennett on the forecheck. Knocks that puck down. But the Potatoes come back with it. Potatoes through the zone. Going wide. G there to help out. Oh, X. He's going to get a breakaway. X with G. Two-man breakaway. X. Oh, nice save by the goalie. Got his leg out. Webb now from the high slot. Saved by the blocker. Scramble in front. Couldn't get the rebound past the big man. And that'll be an icing. Nice move by X, but that big goalie with those huge legs got across. Face-off to the right of the Potatoes goalie. Ozzy on the face-off with Lincoln and Mac. Corbin and Ty on D. Ozzy comes away with it briefly off of the face-off, but then gets that checked away. Now Lincoln with it just inside the blue line. Corbin keeps it in. Mac flips it. Gets by everybody and onto Ozzy's stick behind the net. Ozzy tries to center it off the side of the net. And that'll come out to the Potatoes as they break out through the neutral zone. Ty, nice little poke check there. Stop that threat. And the Potatoes dump it back in. They go for a change. Corbin now from his corner. Corbin up the left side. Puts Lincoln up the middle. Lincoln hits Mac up the side, just out of his reach. Ozzy from the half boards. Ozzy takes a shot. That gets deflected off the defenseman and wide of the net. Now the Spudz coming back the other way through the middle. Little poke check there. Lost it for a second, but regained it. Now Corbin in the corner. Corbin gets it up the boards to G, I believe. G hits Ozzy. Ozzy got some speed going. Ozzy to the middle. Ozzy cuts across, all the way across. Into the, nice shot. Nice save by the goalie. So 2:06 to go, second period, 1-1 game. Face off in the zone. Back to Logan. Logan chips it into Hixie. Defense on him right away and steals the puck. They'll get it up the middle. That one's turned back over by Coop. Coop dumps it in. Goalie steers it in the corner. And out come the Potatoes. They'll dump it past Logan and in deep, but G's back to help out. And Logan back to the cover. Gets it up to Hixie. Hixie to G. G now with some speed through the middle. Up to Coop. Coop over the blue line. Coop tries a little pass shot. Get a rebound attempt there. Didn't work. Good idea. Potatoes back the other way. Going wide. Spin around backhand pass. Behind the Potatoes teammate. Now he'll leave it for the D. HP there. Now X. X with it. X over to Hixie. Great look. Just out of his reach. Hixie from the far side. Hixie takes a shot. Rebounds there. Goalie covers it up. .5 seconds to go, second period, 1-1 game. Face off to the right of the Potatoes goalie. Won by the Potatoes, back to their D. He hits the brakes behind the net. Now Bennett in on the forecheck, gets up the boards. Back to Logan. Logan, Bennett gets it in deep. Behind the net, HP. HP tries to come out, hits Bennett, and Bennett scores. Nice play by HP. Get it out to Bennett. Nice bury by Bennett. So 40.1 seconds left. 2-1 performance. Face off. Controlled by X. X goes wide. X tries a shot into the pads of the defenseman. A bit of a scramble in front. Potatoes coming out with it. Ty there on the pinch. Ty and Bennett battling at the boards. There we go. Ty back to grab it. Potato player goes down. Potentially offside there. Puck's in Bennett's skate. Ty gets it up to HP. HP now. HP gets it in deep. Deep playing with it. Dangerous one there. Corbin on the pinch. Not enough time to do anything with it though. Because Axel just dumped it behind the net. Late goal in the second. Put the Performance Hockey Club up 2-1. Heading into the third. strike. Start of the third period, 15 minutes on the clock, 2-1 performance leads in the Silver Division's final game of the Castleman Pirates AAA Spring Tournament. Potatoes come away with it off the face-off and dump it in deep. Easton back to get it behind his net. Potato player makes a move, centers it. That one goes over the net and out of bounds.
Let's go, boys!
So we get a face-off to Max left. Lincoln off the board. Might go get it. Yeah, Ozzy. Ozzy gets it just in time before it gets full icing. Tries to hit Logan, but that's out of his reach. Now it's a foot race. The Potatoes will get to it first. They'll try a shot that goes way wide. Rings around the boards. And Mac will be there to get it. Mac on the boards. Easton with it now. So, despite what Webb thought, the penalty is against the Spudz. 2 minutes for hooking, I believe it was. So, performance will go on the power play. First power play of the day, I believe, of the game. Cooper G and Hicks out there with Ty and Corbin and the blue line. A mishandle there, and the Spudz came away with it. They iced it down. Corbin and Ty. Little miscommunication on who's going to get the puck there. Corbin comes out with it. Up to G. And Corbin, now it's in his skates. Now G's got it. G circles back. G with it. Some open ice in the middle. Take it wide. Hits the brakes. Get it back to Corbin. Corbin D2D to Ty. Ty. That one misses wide. Corbin on the pinch. Keeps it in the corner. He'll chase it. And Potatoes will get it up the side, but G's there. G puts it into Corbin. And then Coop's in there to scoop it up. Coop now. One behind the net. He'll leave it behind the net for Hicks. But Potato player knocks it away. Now it gets back to Ty. Ty to Coop. Coop to Hicks. Try to go back to Coop. And the Spudz will get it all the way down the ice. 45 to go on the power play. Logan behind the net. Bennett now. Bennett to X. X through the middle. X, that's a high stick all day. Yeah. Hopefully X will bite his lip, get some blood. We got a 4-minute over that. I don't think it was intentional, but it's definitely a penalty. So with 12:46 to go, we will have a 2-minute advantage, 5-on-3 for 33 seconds, and then 5-on-4 for the remaining minute 27, unless a goal is scored. X on the faceoff with HP and Bennett. Logan and Easton at the point. X moves it over to Bennett. Bennett from the corner. Bennett back to Logan. Logan, lots of room. Logan lines up, shoots. In the goalie's pads, covers it up. Time face-off getting held up there, but X comes away with it. X now circling from the top. X over to Webb. Webb walks in. Webb walks in, shoots, hits the goalie, and he smothers the rebound before anybody could get to it. Twelve seconds left in the first penalty. That face-off comes out to Ozzy, Mac over the net. Ozzy with it in the corner. Oh, the man's coming out of the box. He's out now. Now we got a 5-on-4. We've got a minute 20 now. Lincoln gets taken out. And out comes Spudz the other way. 1-on-3, hits the brakes, tries a couple moves, tries a shot, misses wide. Ozzy from the boards. Potatoes there to just knock it back in with Logan up to Lincoln. Oop. To Ozzy. Ozzy tries a drag move and loses it. And Potatoes come back out the other way. Logan's there to keep it. Potatoes regain. Potatoes with it. Max steers that back behind the net. Corbin up the far side to Mac. Mac to Ozzy, but it's in his skates. Mac gets it back. But he gets taken out, and the Potatoes now have it in their own zone. Backhand pass. Ozzy there puts it out in the middle, but only the Potatoes player was there. And then it jumped in, and Ozzy got hooked up there a little bit. And now I think Ozzy's going to take a penalty. Yeah, Ozzy's going to get a penalty after he got hooked on that chance. Took a slashing penalty, so it'll be even. It'll be even strength here for 14 seconds until the Spudz player comes out of the box. Then we'll be short for a minute 46. Face off won by Coop. Coop puts it up off the boards, gets it himself. Now Coop from the boards. Potatoes just outside the zone. They're going to regroup and try to get their man out of the box so they're going to work the power play. Potatoes over the blue line. Drop pass. G there putting some pressure on him. And now the Potatoes have it. Backhand up front. Knocked away by Ty. But the deep pinch and kept it in. Ty now behind the net. Nope, Corbin with it behind him. He takes a hit from behind. Now G. G coming up with it. G with some speed up the side. G cuts to the middle, all the way across. Still has it in the corner. Still has it. Gets caught in his skate and he stepped on it, I think. I'll just keep. He's still going, and that's going to be. Yeah, they both got that one. Great work by G there to kill a bunch of time and draw a penalty. So 54. So we'll be even for 54 seconds here. I'm going to get this thing off the board. Face off one, back to Easton. Webb from the point, lots of room. Shoots, saved by the goalie. Webb save. Potatoes off the face off. X on him. He turns it over, but regains it. And Corbin pinches, knocks the puck away, but Potatoes player plays it off the boards. Potatoes in the corner now. Sorry, Easton, not Corbin. And Logan steals it from behind the net. Logan up the boards, but to the D. And Potatoes in the half boards now. Logan and Bennett battling for the puck. Potatoes have it. Max steers that one in the corner. And Webb has it. They're calling that? Wow. It's a hockey play. So back and forth we go with the penalties. So now we'll have two guys in the box, but Ozzy's coming out in 6 seconds. They've got a minute 12 on the clock. Easton will have 2 minutes. So it'll be short 5-on-4 for 6 seconds, and even for a minute 6. So Ozzy's out of the box. It's 4-on-4 again. Potatoes through the middle. And put a soft one on net. Max steers in the corner. Corbin there. Corbin hits the brakes, goes the other way. He's got it behind the net. Corbin now. Far side up to Ozzy. Ozzy gets it up to Hicksy. Hicksy's got a breakaway with a guy closing in. And he gets taken out, and that's going to be a penalty all day. And back and forth we go with the penalties. We're going to get a... I'm not sure what the call exactly was, but interference, body check. Looks like a hold. So, 8:34 to go. 40 seconds on their penalty, and 2 minutes. Minute 28 on ours, so we're power play here for 40 seconds. 4-on-3. Lincoln. Back to Corbin. Corbin over to Ty. Ty into HP. That gets caught up in his skates, and out come the potatoes. Off the boards. Out of reach for a scoring opportunity, but they're going to put it in front of the net, and that bounces out. Mac covers it up. 8:09 to go. 15 seconds in their first penalty. Minute 3 in ours. Minute 35 in their second penalty. So in 15 seconds, we'll have 4-on-4 for about a minute. Just under a minute. So we have a 4-on-3 power play for 15 more seconds here. Cooper on the face-off. Corbin gets tripped up, but gets it out. Potatoes try the back end. Almost taken by G. Now the potatoes coming the other way. Nah. Didn't call that one. Now G and Mac, 2-on-2. Mac goes wide. And I think behind the play, one of the potatoes slashed the stick out of, I think, Corbin's hands. So, back to 4-on-3 as the penalty fest continues. 7:44 to go. 38 seconds left in our penalty. 1:10 left in their first one. 2 minutes in their second one. So 4-on-3. And then it'll be 5-on-3 in 38 seconds. If everybody's keeping track at home here. Potatoes in the corner. Circling behind the net. Picks on him in the corner. Still circling. Tries a little stutter step. And now he's going to dump it back in the corner. Corbin and Mac are there. Corbin takes it. Corbin with some room to skate here. We got a 3-on-2. Corbin goes wide. Looks to set it up. Corbin now from deep. Gets it back to Mac. Mac now. Shot. Glove save. So 7:10 to go. 4 seconds in our penalty. 36 and 1:26 in theirs. X on the face-off. Scramble there. X comes away with it. We're now 5-on-3. X has the puck. The two guys on him. Floats one over Corbin. Corbin walks in. Winds up, shoots that one, goes wide. Mac will be there at the point. It's 5-on-3 for another 20 seconds. Mac over Corbin. Corbin from the side. Tries a long shot, hits the goalie in the head. Rebound was there for a second, but he covers it up. .6:47 to go, third period, 2-1 lead for performance. 13 seconds in the first penalty, minute 3 in the second penalty, 5-on-3 for performance. XHP and Bennett on the forward with Logan and Webb on D. Potatoes come away with it, but HP intercepts that one on a clearing attempt off the boards, and then HP, nice move to keep it in our possession. To X, X circling around the net, X from the slot, X turns and fires. The first penalty's over. It's now 5-on-4 for performance. HP within the corner. HP going behind the net, centers it, X gets a piece of it. It's still there. Nobody can ram it home. There's a couple of potatoes end up on the ice, one in the net. 6:19 to go. 35 seconds left in the potatoes penalty. Lincoln, Ozzy, and Mac at forward. Logan and Webb on D. That face off dangerously right to the potatoes player in front of the net. Now Lincoln controls it. Lincoln actually gets tripped up. Back to Logan. Logan now from the point. Logan shoots. Deflection in. Ozzy's claiming it. Mac's claiming it. I don't know. Either way, they might have both tripped it. Who knows? They're smiling and arguing about who got it. Either way, it was assisted by Logan off of the tip. 3-1 performance group. Ozzy and Mac give each other a high five. I think at this point nobody cares who scored. It just matters that we put the point on the board. That one gets back to Corbin off the face-off. Up to Mac. Mac gets it in deep with the backhand. Ozzy and Lincoln chasing it. That gets up to the right winger. Corbin steps up, keeps it in, then high sticks it, and that'll be a high stick. Blue line. Potatoes over the red line. They'll dump it in. Ty behind the net. At the left ring to Hitsy. Hitsy tries to leave it for Coop. Intercepted by the Potatoes. Potatoes now having a high slot. Come away with it again. Little drag move kicked away by Corbin. We'll go back to the point. Shot from the point. Mac eats it in the belly and hangs onto it. 5:26 on the clock. This might time up perfectly with a puck drop in my clock. Yeah, off by a couple seconds. Logan behind his own net. Reverses it back to Webb. Webb now looking to make a pass. Gets it up to Hicksy. Hicksy over to Coop. Coop back to Hicksy. But he gets it himself and then he dumps it in deep. G in the corner on the forecheck. G comes away with it in the corner. Tries to center it. Deflected right back onto his stick, and they'll get it back to Webb. Webb now from the point. Webb puts it on net. Couple deflections. Puck sitting in front of the net. It's still there. And somebody got drilled. One of the Potatoes was absolutely drilled. I think G from behind, right on the goalie as they were digging for the rebound. No call on that one. It was a clean check from behind. Potatoes come the other way with it. Ty stands him up before the blue line. G comes away with it. G now up the far side. Circling through the neutral zone. G up the left side. Takes it in deep. Up to the center, it. It's deflected high, and G comes away with it. Now Hicksy with it. Hicksy gets it in deep. The Potato players on the ice, and looks to be fine now. They'll slap it down the ice, gets deflected by a Potato, and that'll end up going to Mac. Mac is going to cover it. Yep. So on the face-off to Mac's left. X on the face-off. That one won by the Potatoes. That shot saved by Mac, deflected in the corner. Logan now. Logan chipped over the boards, kept in by the D. Logan from the corner. Now Logan again. This time Logan gets it up the middle. That'll take a nice bounce. The refs waved it off as it bounced over the stick. HP's first one to get there. That one, centering pass. Deflected away by the Potatoes, and the Potatoes come back up the middle. Can't handle that pass as Logan slaps it back in. Performance go for a line change as the potatoes come up the near side. That one tipped by Mac right under the potato stick. This one floats out to the potatoes. He's going to try a slap shot. Nice save by Mac. That was a bit of a rocket, a U11 rocket from the point. Nice save by Mac getting across, making a glove save. Keeping it a 2-score game. Corbin off the face-off. Gets up the side to Mac. The potatoes keep it in. Corbin's there. Knocks it up to Mac. Mac now, far side, over the blue line. Looking to feed, looking to shoot. Puts one off the side of the net. Lincoln on the forecheck, keeps it in. Lincoln from the corner. Nice backhand pass. Oh, nice save by the goalie. Beauty pass by Link to Mac. Nice save by the goalie. Lincoln turns it over again in the corner. Yeah, body check. That's a penalty. So maybe I can actually get the penalty up on the board since it's just a 2-minute and nothing crazy is happening here. 2:34 to go. Performance going on the power play for 2 of those minutes unless we score. Face off in the zone. Cooper on the face off with Hicks and G. Corbin and Ty on D. Face off 1, back to Corbin, over to Ty. Ty puts one on net, blockers to behind the net. Potatoes come away with it. And the potatoes streaking through the neutral zone. Ty, nice job standing him up, but I think he's going to get a penalty there. I think there's going to be 2 penalties here. So I spoke too soon about the penalty. As the refs are talking about it, they might have 2 penalties here. They might have gotten Ty. Ty stood his guy up at the blue line, but he might have gone a little too hard. So they did get Ty. We're giving him a trip. So it'll be minute 40 on their penalty, 2 minutes on ours, 2:14 to go in the third period. Performance up 2-1. Face off 1 by G, back to Webb. Webb. Logan up the boards. G in deep. G. Keep away in the corner, still has it. Nice work by G to kill some time. Potatoes eventually come away with it. Now Webb got it. Webb up the middle. We'll take that. That's all right. So that'll be an icing on us. Face-off will be back in our zone. Still 4-on-4. Let's see if they pull their goalie here. Still in the net right now. Minute 33 to go in the third period. 59 on the Spudz penalty. Minute 19 on performance penalty. Face off 1 by X. And then X dumps it in our own corner. Spudz back to their point. X steals that one. X going the other way with it. X shot. Saved by the goalie. No rebound. Nice effort by X on the block and try to outrace the Potatoes defender that was all over him. We're in offense, his own face-off. X on the face-off. And Potatoes come back the other way with it. Nice hustle back by Mac. Nice save by other Mac. Mac and Mac. I think we are getting a penalty though. Good hustle back by Gagne. Nice save by McKinnon. Max in the box, 2 minutes. I didn't miss what it called exactly. I don't know, interference, holding, something. We're down 2. So they do have the goalie pulled now. It is 4-on-3, but with the goalie pulled, it's 5-on-3 with an empty net. Corbin behind the net, hits the brakes, comes back the other way. Spudz player all over him. Spudz now from the side. Going to go behind the net. Circle out front from the slot. Mac, nice save, kicks it in the corner. Webb gets it out. 45 to go. X now with a chance. X will be empty net and he buries it. That'll do it. Nice work by X. Great effort. 4-1. Got to seal it. 36.7 seconds to go. So their penalty releases in 2 seconds, and then Ty comes out in 22. They're back to full strength now. It's 5-on-3. G cut through the middle. Saved by the goalie. Nice move by G. Couldn't get a great shot off. 22 seconds to go. Potatoes through the middle. Deflection. Gets all the way down. Now Webb. Webb loses foot. We're back to 4 skaters now. G will just kill the rest of this. And that'll do it. Nice win. A muted celebration by the Performance Hockey Group. Good win. Bit of a penalty-filled third period, both ways. Boys need to work on their celebration here, I think. The Potatoes just exited stage left immediately after the game. I mean, they do have a bit of a drive home, but I think they'd stay for the medal presentation. Maybe not. Marty's just calling them up by name. There's zero chance he knows everybody's number by heart right now without a list. gets the trophy presentation. The boys will skate over to the performance hockey group fans, present the trophy. All right, good tournament by the boys. 4-2 record. Silver Division champs. Fans are more important than me. All right, good weekend at the Castleman Pirates AAA Spring Tournament.